known as an advance directive, particularly in the state of Maryland. It's known, some areas also refer to it as a medical power of attorney. But in Maryland, we have what's called an advance directive. And like the financial power of attorney, this document allows your adult child to handle their medical decisions via you or their agent, right? If your child is unable to do so, and if they choose you as their agent. Remember, this is their document, so they have to be the ones to select what individuals they want to serve as their agents. The Maryland Advance Directive is divided into two parts generally. The first part is where your college student names their healthcare agent, who they want to speak on their behalf. And they need to name an agent. And then having a secondary or a backup agent is recommended, but it's not required, right? And the agent for your child is going to have the power to consent or not to medical procedures and treatments with which the doctors are recommending, and including things that are going to keep your child alive, like ventilators and feeding tubes, right? The agent for your child also has the power to decide the child's doctor, and other healthcare providers. Who are they going to be? Where is the child going to be treated? Including, whether it should be in a hospital or other medical care facility. The agent in this advance directive also has the right to ride with the adult child in an ambulance if they need to be rushed to a hospital. And they also have the right to visit this adult child if they're in a hospital or other medical facility. Now, in the state of Maryland, you need 2 witnesses to witness the adult child's signing of this document. Pretty much any adult can be a witness. If you name a healthcare agent, though, that person may not be a witness. Also, one of the witnesses must be, or the witnesses should not be individuals who stand to benefit from the adult child's death or benefit from that adult child's estate. Okay, so that's what the law calls disinterested witnesses. And also, you do not need to have the form notarized. At least in the state of Maryland, you do not need to have that form notarized. Now, part 2, we're still under the advance directive. We're still talking about that. Part 2 is known as a living will. This is where the college student, the adult child, gets to identify what their treatment preferences are, right? It lets the adult child decide what life-sustaining procedures he or she wants in 3 very distinct situations. When there is a terminal condition imminent, despite the use of life-sustaining procedures. Number 2, if there is a condition of permanent unconsciousness known as a persistent vegetative state. And then the 3rd scenario is known as an end-stage condition, which is an advanced, progressive, and incurable condition resulting in complete physical dependency, right? Pretty serious. Now, to that point, these issues are heavy even for seasoned adults, right? I know. Some are my clients. But as parents, you have a great opportunity here to communicate some of the more serious aspect of what being an adult means. And who knows, maybe having your college student complete these forms may impact the decisions that they make, the people that they choose to interact with, and other, college life decisions that they make, right? So And one other note. Your child, your adult child, should have an electronic copy and a hard copy of the advanced directive available to share with their on-campus healthcare facility if that is appropriate. But regardless, they should have a copy of that advanced directive readily available. As well as you parents should have one if your child designates you as their agent.